Yeah, we're back this morning again. Liberia country, where the finance minister of Liberia said we should pray to God. We have all it takes to provide ourselves, but our leaders
from political nonsense, from economic rubbish, from political yabbies, from economic jargon,
are doing their own thing in their own interest. So at the end of the day, we'll continue to beg others for survival. What a good way to return here this morning. We want to say we're grateful to God Almighty. My name is Sekou, and indeed I'm Sekou Sherry. Samara, good morning, my dear sister.
Good morning to you, Sekou. Let me say good morning to Liberians listening to us this morning, be it you are in the diaspora, in the rural areas, wherever you find yourself, we want to say good morning to you and welcome you to Good Morning Liberia. Like we have always been saying, this is where we converge to talk about the issues that matters to our country, Mama Liberia. And we always remind Liberians that Liberia will not burn. We will always sit together, talk the talk, and be able to disagree to agree, but Liberia will not burn. So let me say good morning to all of you and also welcome all of you to Good Morning Liberia. My name is Samira Wonla and Sekou and I are here with you up to 10 o'clock this morning. Good morning, Sekou. How are you this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Samara. Whenever you wake up in the morning, all you need to say, thank you, God Almighty, because there are many others that wanted to be where you are. They are not there. There are many others that lie in hospitals going through some other issues, and all that they are asking or they will ask for is for God Almighty Allah to give them the second or last chance that they will change from some of the things that they've done. And so when you wake up in the morning and you find yourself moving, very energetic, you won't need to be, taken by any other means. All you need to say, thank you, God Almighty. And indeed, you just need to be grateful, Samara.
Certainly, we need to be grateful. This week, the month comes to an end. And a few days from now, we'll be in March already. Somebody will say time flies. Yes, it really does. It really do flies. And this is Juja Wonwa. He says, good morning. Guys, please share this live. Oscar Nangwe says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following you guys from my Snow Hill Community District 12. And Moses Stopperfield writes, great to hear from you guys this morning. Sekou and Samira, I'm following from Banga, Bon County. I wish you guys all the best. And Emmanuel Jebo says, good morning to the family of Voice of Liberia. My name is Emmanuel Jebo, watching you from Grand Bassa District number 1. CDC Papi Success Keita for Life says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Dupont Road, and he's asking God to have mercy on JNB Liberia. And this is Ezekiel Dolobe. He says, good morning. I'm following from Keba in District 11. Mustafa Zer Shemin writes, I'm watching from my Books Before Boys office on Front Street. David E. Harris says, good morning, my sister and the CEO. I'm following live from Benson Street, Monrovia. Emmanuel Brown says, Voice of Liberia, I'm watching from New Matadi Estate. And this is Elijah K. Colley. He says, good morning, VOL. Thanks to you guys for the show. I'm watching from VAR Town Community, Kakata City, Maghibie County. Philip LG Detua is watching. And Prince Wopwe, he says, good morning, my beloved VOL family. I'm closely following from the township of West Point, the place where Bakube changed football field into a muddy one. I'm currently glued to my radio awaiting the giants of our great CDC. And Philip LG Detua writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia, and good morning to our CEO, Sekou and Samira. My name is Philip LG Detua, following you guys live from Banga City, Bon County. Oh God, what have we done wrong? Every day, negative news under this unprepared Unity Party government. Father, please bless and save us. Mama Liberia, we thank you so much for the information provided for us every day in and out of Liberia. We have nothing to give you guys. Only God will definitely bless you. Sunday Flomo says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. My name is Sunday S. Flomo. I'm watching from Bon County. How can these government officials be taking home huge salaries and then go on air telling poor Liberians that goes to bed with hunger to pray for USAID AIDS to not be canceled. Are these guys free from not being a witch? He asked. And Jerry Platter says, good morning, wise man and Samira. And good morning to all peace-loving people of Liberia. I say a big thanks to you guys for the continuous service to the nation. History will strongly remember you. I'm certainly following from Freeport community. Sembu Utope is watching from Dubai as always. And he writes, 400 days in power, JNB still has no deliverables. Finance Minister, please know that prayer cannot change the situation. All you need to do is to ask Samuel to let him share his experience with you, because maintain Liberia and Liberia out of COVID-19 was a better economy. I think that was what he meant, not with a better economy. Yeah, economy, I mean. Abraham N. Farmer says, good morning. My name is Abraham N. Farmer. I'm watching from Banga City, Bon County. Iliku Moaba is following from his District 5 resident. And he's saying good morning to the people of Lofa County, Zolowo Town. And this is John David Nakula Yakwawolo. He says, good morning to the great voice of Liberia family, watching from a gentleman agreement corner in Banga City, Bon County. Let me take this time to appreciate my powerful CEO and best female journalist, Samira One. We have nothing to give you guys, for God or Allah will pay you guys for your kind and great work you continue to do for the Liberian people. Genesis Small says he's watching from Manga City, and he's saying thanks for the great work. And there's too many comments out here, but we want to say thanks to all of you for dropping your comments. You can continue to share the live video. Let us all continuously share the video. Invite a friend to watch, invite a friend to listen, because information is what we feed on. So continue sharing the live video, continue sharing in groups and everywhere, so that people have access to our information this morning. Before we go over to Seku, the cash giveaway is on. And this morning we're giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars out to Liberians. And all you need to do is dial *799 *8 hash. Once you dial *799 *8 hash, automatically you're playing on Voice of Liberia. All you need to do is play with your 100 Liberian dollars to win yourself 4,000. Like we did yesterday, we will have 5,000 distributed out to Liberians. We'll give out 5,000 to more than 5, 6, 7 persons, and also give out 3,000 to people who have been playing the cash giveaway. We have our lucky winners now on each and every show here in the morning. So this morning we'll also be giving out money to people. So while you are winning your 4,000, there will also be people who will be winning 5,000, 3,000, 4,000. So all you need to do is play now, so that you be a part of the list that will come up shortly. *799 *8 hash. It is the code. Once you dial *799 *8 hash, automatically you're playing on Voice of Liberia, and then you play with your 100 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. We have many lucky winners to give out money to. Back to you, Seko.
Yes, I'm sitting here thinking about the guy that won the house.
Yes.
From Vonjaman City, Lofa County. Whatever you are this morning, my dear brother, I want to say good morning to you. I was told that up to now he has not been able to believe whether it is really truth.
Yeah.
That he won a house, all of that. But at least he will give this story to others. You see, people are winning houses. People have won vehicle. People have won motorbikes. People have won for themselves 100,000. And someone was telling me that story. They said, Seku, the cash giveaway has changed my life. They said, you won't believe it, that the cash giveaway has been able to help and make me to establish or business? I'd be like, what? He said, yes. The lady narrated her story and all of that. And I said, that is it. That is it. Sometimes we overlook these things and we go for the wrong things, and at the end of the day, it becomes something different.
Yeah.
But let's just encourage you to play the cash giveaway, play as many times you can play. And the good thing that we've started doing, we're also going to be giving money out for those of you that have played over and again and did not win. So it also helps, so just to let you know.
Yeah.
We want to say we are live now in Grand Bassa County on our assigned frequency 95.7. We want to say thank you to the management, the manager Kutu Sao. I want to say thank you to Akwe Telaweo, who's the technician. We want to say thank you to Raf, all of the other team members. We had a very hectic time, needed to risk our lives, drive from Monrovia late night, go to Grand Bassa, slept to Grand Bassa. And the interesting things, Samara, some of the things that we needed to work with, they were not present, they were not available. And then the manager needed to drive along with the technician in the night. They reached in Habel, it was after 1 o'clock. And I needed to drive from there to come to work, which was on yesterday. And they got it. They went by the same night. Sometimes people listen to us on the radio. They don't know some of the things we go through behind the scene to get these things up. And the manager is not even well. After a year, we need to pay him a visit because he came not too well. Yes, but we can say to you that Grand Bassa is on 95.7. We want to say thank you to all of you. For all of you in Grand Bassa County, we want to apologize that we've been off, but it was beyond our control. We needed to send for brand new broadcast equipment because what we had there got damaged. Ordering for these things will take weeks. It takes time. We don't have the manufacturing company yet, so we're on. And I think we'll put in place the needed measures. I don't think we'll experience that anytime, So we want to say good morning to all of you in Lofa County listening to us on 96.7. You in Mangi be listening to us on 89.7. You in Bong listening to us on 90.7. You in Grand Bassa, you're listening to us on 95.7. You in Monrovia and its environs on 104.1. Want to say good morning, good afternoon, those of you listening to us out of Liberia. You just want to acknowledge those of the people watching. Then we go into our conversation. Today, again, we're going to remind the Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, Double Jala, that you have Margaret Crotty. From all indications, it has been clear that you, Double Jala, you are favoring Margaret Crotty to serve in that position, even though she's not qualified. I will give you the detailed information about Margaret Crotty this week. She depends on a guy that works along for her. Margaret is dull like a collarback, as I'm being told. She knows nothing. Nothing she knows about that place. She uses another person to do all of that. In the shortest possible time, she's serving. She's currently serving as the acting head of the domestic department. Margaret has built for herself a genetic compound, a building that doesn't commensurate with her salary. And let me say thank you, even though we criticize this government, but there's one person in this government, or there are few persons in this government that I always give respect to. This man by the name of Martin, the head of the asset recovery team under this government, he's one of the persons that I have no doubt about. He has an impeccable character. He stands for his character. He does the right thing. I know the procedure. I'm gonna do the needed, like we've done in other cases. I will show the pictorial evidence. I will give them over to the assets recovery team, and let Margaret Crotty be made to answer where did she get the money from. to carry out such a building in the shortest possible time. And I'll give you a salary. All of the positions she has served within LRA. How she got promoted doing the late Thomas Dona. It has been alleged that she was in an affair with Thomas Dona, so they promoted her. She now know nothing. Point. This is the woman that currently sits as the head of the domestic department at LRA. And Double Jala, that should be someone of character. He sits there and allows this woman to serve as acting. When you've had people that have sat the test, you have the U.S. Embassy, you have the Swedish Embassy, you have reputable institutions, and the vetting process was so transparent. You have those of the people that are to be in that position, but Double Jala has since refused to have her there. Then the people say, we need money, we must pray to God. When you have incompetent people in competent positions that are not contributing to the growth of this country, but they are only there to enrich themselves, then you say, we must go pray for this country. How do we pray? And our next focus, fellow Liberians, before you go to the line, will be on, we will help the people to face this country. Trust me, we will help them.
Yes, we need to do that.
We will give you statistics and waivers from the from Liberia Revenue Authority and the government. For example, Samira, there are businesses that are to pay 5 or 2 million. There are businesses that are to pay 2 million to government. You know what the LRA will do? With few of the people in there, the likes of migrant and other people, they will work along with the business people, and the business people will pay 200.
Imagine.
150,000. And the business people will give them either 600,000, even giving them cost more than the government. Then at the end of the day, they allow those people not to pay the 2 million that's supposed to go to the government account. Then one finance minister will come and tell us that we need to pray. We don't need to pray. You people need to correct and stop the continued hate for country that you continue to do in all of the positions. When you see what LRA is capable, and if those of the people at LRA will do the right thing, we don't need to complain about money in this country.
Seriously.
We don't need, we have it. We can use the domestic issue revenue generation and support ourselves. But acknowledge those of the people watching, and we'll talk about the LRA small. They will move on to some other issues and all of that. Every day we remind Double Jala. Coming up sometime, we announce all of Double Jala numbers on the radio with Michael Crotty. He is his best friend. We announce our numbers on the radio. We announce the two people, they are best friends. And you know, when two people say best friends, she's qualified in that she quits to make friends. And then we announce our numbers. And she says she will sue. I wait, yeah, mama. The thing that made you to be, you not get it to go sue. I challenge you 100 times. Go ahead, Samara.
Okay, so this is Abdullah Dukle. He said that he's closely following from Mount Barclay community. A Kroma Moba says that he's watching from Red Light, Bassa Town community. And he said, Mr. Sheriff, I gave letter to you guys last week. Hope you receive it. Who did you give the letter to?
Go ahead, Walter.
Abraham Conan says that he's watching from Israel. And this is Usmani Jallo. He says, good morning, Honorable Sekou Sharif and my boss lady Samira. I'm closely watching from Johnsonville District to Monserrate County. Civilized Bellabo writes, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from a residence at New Georgia St. Marco community. And let me say good morning to the reckless leader in Joseph the Traveler, CKA Joe the dinner boy who turned our country into a state of hopelessness. This is Christian Slobo. He says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. I'm watching from around town this morning. Melvin Marshall says, Sekou, check your WhatsApp. I sent you a video. And this is Gavler. Samuel Gavler says, good morning, View Hell. I'm closely following from Port Line Road. Rubicana is following. Mary Tule says that she's following from New Georgia Estate. And she writes, thanks for the great show. Samuel Light Copper says, good morning. My name is Samuel Light Copper. I'm following from Catwell Back Road. Did I hear Minister Gavwan say we should pray for the country when his party was collaborating with others pressure group to call for the blocking of aid to Liberia? Jonah Colley says, my name is Jonah Colley. I'm watching from Swakoko City, Bong County. V. Mohammed Sharif is following from South Korea. Abraham Swain is watching from Chicken Soup Factory, Gulf. And he says, please help us talk about leadership problem. We've been in this problem since the establishment of the community. What are you talking about? Bobby Lake says, good morning, VOL family. My name is Bobby. I'm the fearless Lake, son of Nimba County, and currently following you from Banga City, Bon County. I want to say many thanks to our female general and the man with integrity, whom always providing update for the citizens of Liberia. Prince Jada says, good morning, VOL. I'm watching from the People's Republic of Fiama. Only in this government that a person who has been accused of corruption will be running behind government, let go to court. If you speak in the standard, you just keep on with it. I think it meant let's go to court. But the government said no, let's go to court. Let's go to court until the court itself says, y'all please bring evidence. Let's finish this case. Still the government says no. Me and no in this case will be dragging on until the next election. If you don't have evidence against the people, stop fooling the Liberian people by saying you are fighting corruption. The same lies that brought you to power still continues. We are not stupid anymore. You are there looking for criminals and you get box of them under your feet. Breaking Limits, Mambayo is following from Catwell. Emmanuel Saki says, good morning, Voice of Liberia. Ruben says he's following from Ezra. And this is Philip Foko Tamba. He's following from Catwell T Junction. And Jabba says, Voice of Liberia, God will protect your Abraham. And Farmer says he's watching from Banga, Bon County. And then John David Nakula Yakpawola says, Samira prayer bench opened in Liberia Finance Ministry itself. And I don't know what God then you want for people to pray. Ministry itself, not know God. Then okay, he said Liberia Finance Minister self, not know God. But then he want for people to pray. I think that was what he meant. Okay, so we will hold it there for the acknowledgement. Then we go into a discussion that will take us up to 8:15. And at 8:15.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, at 8:15 this morning, we will have Alvin Wisa from the CDC. And we will also have Guyson Abba Davis from the CDC. Alvin Wisa is the National Youth League, of the CDC through the Vice Chair for Operations and Political Education. Alvin Wisa will be in the studio about 8:15, and the Vice Chair for Inter-Party Affairs, Guyson Abba Davis, will also be here by 8:15 to speak to Liberians. So we are waiting them by 8:15, but from now to 8:15 there are a couple of things that we'll be talking about. There are a couple of things happening in the country that's not right. But Sekou said that we will talk about some issues relating to LRA and businesses that are to pay a huge amount of money, but rather there's some corruption there.
Yeah, like I was saying, right? I listened to the finance minister, and then he said Liberians should pray so that the U.S. government should not cut all of our aid to Liberia. And like people would say in the simple Liberian English, we have all it takes as a country to govern ourselves, to provide for ourselves. What that is lacking in this country, it is leadership and honesty to what we do for our country. One of the major areas that we can generate the Liberia Revenue Authority.
Yeah.
First of all, the Liberia Revenue Authority will need to be honest to ourselves. Ranging from the Commissioner General. Look at what we were talking about, fellow Liberians. You have an incompetent lady sits in a position that's supposed to have a competent person. Mm-hmm. So what happens? I will call the name of the guy that usually do her work. She holds that guy to her chest just like a bag. Because she knows without the guy, she does nothing. She understands nothing about where she sits. In fact, auditors are not even happy of where she sits. Or because she knows nothing. Mm-hmm. And our investigation has discovered that most of her deals come from the Grand Bazaar end, from the port. And we gave you some specific areas. There's some money around hundreds of thousands. That certain thing happened in Grand Bazaar. Mm-hmm. That she was involved. She played her card lot of ways. So now you say to us, Minister of Finance, that we should pray to God.
Yes.
When you have the legs of Margaret Crotty, not only her alone, mm-hmm. you have other people that sit at LRA, that play with the system, the RT. And other people allow business people that are making profits, that are to pay certain amount of money, they work along with them not to pay that money. Then you still say we should pray? I think you should be telling those of the people you have in the government that you need to be honest to this country. You need to be honest to this country, and you need to do things that will benefit this country. But bulk of the people in the government, not only at LRA, they go to government with the understanding that it is time for them to erase themselves. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, what did they do? To go ahead and take what belongs to the country and erase themselves. If we conclude with this investigation surrounding Margaret Crotty, we ask some of you how much she makes to build what she's building. Mm-hmm. How much she makes?
What is her salary?
When did she start that project? How much she makes? But people come and say, we need to pray. Mr. Finance Minister, you need to put your house in order. Why are we running behind America? It is because America wants to do the right thing now. Even though they are war superpower, mm-hmm. there have been some lapses in a sense where they've been giving some money, wasteful money. It has not been used for the intended purpose.
It should be
so that government wants to correct some of the mistakes, so they are putting in place a workforce system. Why can't you do the same thing? Why can't you do the same thing? When they say God will do things, you think God will come from heaven and do it? No. You need to do what you need to do. Then God helps in the process. But you cannot have a system of government institutions. You have individuals in the government that are not working in the interest of the very government they work for, neither to talk about the people they are working for. Then you come and say, my prayer God. If LRA is doing all of the needed things that she needs to do, we will not complain. You say, budget shortfall, we're supposed to generate 5 million, and at the end of the day, only 2 million. But when you really check and do your thorough investigation, LRA generated even more than that 5 million. But where is the balance? Where did they go? They go in the pockets and the price of whatsoever of individuals at LRA. Everyone taught Samara before you come in mm-hmm. that double jala going to LRA could bring the high level of trust.
Yeah, he will make the difference.
Double jala, you are telling some of us that you don't respect education. If you respect education and you respect qualified individuals, you will not have your best friend Margaret Crotty sitting in a position as acting commissioner for the domestic tax department. Mm-hmm. That is one of the biggest departments within LRA that runs the engine of LRA. You go take this incompetent girl that understands nothing and you put her there to be acting, even though even though the vetting process has been carried out and there are individuals that have been qualified to occupy said position, why you still get there? It's a conflict of interest, or you have a personal interest there. That is the same thing she did when the late what's his name, Tomodo now was there. Yeah. Imagine, well, some of my sources, they said when that girl was promoted, in fact, the people were not happy. She has the arrogance, and she understands nothing. And they were even surprised to have seen a caliber of double jala that everybody in this country respects so highly, to take a dumbfounded girl and put her in that position. And she delivers nothing. The only thing she does is to do things that profits her as an individual. That is the reason why, for the shortest possible time to put her in that position, she has started to build a gigantic compound. We show you the pictures. We show the videos. We share them with the asset recovery team. They will need to invite her and ask her where she takes the money from, how much she makes at the end of the month, how much she been making for the number of times she been working to LRA, for the number of years she worked, for all of the positions. We'll put all together. We did. Then we'll see whether it will give her that kind of a building she's carrying out. So, in short, Samara, Mr. Minister of Finance, it doesn't make sense. Nobody gonna waste time to pray.
But this thing, it doesn't even require prayers. It requires working, right? Look at these officials who their salaries. It doesn't make any sense that the country will be going through such a time where you have citizens, they barely even have food to eat, and the economy, everything is struggling. Then you tell the people to pray. No, you people have to work. It is not for prayers. For an example, we will use the example on Margaret. Look at what she's making currently at LRA. Look at the building that she's putting down currently. All of these things, these are things that you need to look into. LRA alone can help the economy.
Yeah.
All of the businesses that you have around here.
You say, woman, pray. How will we pray when people like Margaret and other people in the government, they are stealing?
Thank you.
Then we should come here and be praying?
It doesn't require prayers. It doesn't require prayers.
The repo taxes, the very people that are to collect the taxes are the ones that undermining the process.
Yeah.
Then you say, oh, man, can't sit there and can't pray.
It doesn't require prayers. You can sit there and say, for Christ in heaven's sake, Liberia cannot just be depending on international people all time of their life. Nobody's saying that it's not important. But USAID closing their doors to Liberians is telling Liberians that you have to stand up for yourself. Nobody is not saying you can get foreign aid. For Christ in heaven's sake, how you can get a whole country then, let's just say 40 or 30% of the country economy rests on foreign aid.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Is it almost everything?
Yeah. Looking at the resources that we have here.
When you have the country, and the country can generate our own money.
Yes.
Can generate 90% of our budget. It's easy.
But mind you, these
Checking all of the loopholes.
Yeah. These same countries that you are depending on for foreign aid,
that are
your ministers, your president, your vice president, all of those who are appointed here, the people out there, you people in the country, you are making more than them.
Yeah.
If you check all of the minister's salary, president salary, vice president salary, you people's salaries is above those that you are asking for aid salaries.
Yeah.
So how is it that these people will be helping people that they're even making money more than them? It doesn't even make sense. That I'm asking you for help.
I let it with the people call it.
Yeah. I'm asking you for help. But them are left are living say even pass your own.
Yeah.
But what they are in your box, oh send me this.
So like I said, I was having an investigation with some international folks, and they shared some other documents with me, and I sat down. I said, now I understand when people talk about this LRA thing, and the person said, and they showed me the document. They said, Sekou, you know the reason why sometimes we Africans, mainly Liberia countries though, we find it difficult to get the needed support. And sometimes foreign institutions, countries, they follow some of these things. You won't believe it on a spreadsheet I received. There are businesses concessions that sometimes LRA waive a lot of things to them in millions of dollars. For example, a business is to pay 5 million. LRA will be brave and just take $500,000. What becomes of the balance? What becomes of it? Under which arrangements? When you say you need money, you're waiving. You align business people. So those are the business people that are getting those profits. Have us it in any way benefit directly the government? How can the government be able? But it doesn't happen like we see it that way. But those business people give kicks back. So the only way we need to do it is not about prayer. It is about us building the mindset that we want to build our country. That all of the waste, all of these things that we're doing against the interests of the country, will stop them. So if you do that, then it'll be good. But you cannot allow all these things continue to happen. Then someone come and say, "Oh, yeah,
we need to pray."
We need to pray. You know, LRA is doing all she can do. Hey, you know, to what? The only time you see they will need machine people that are refusing to comply to what they will request. Can you imagine? You wreck the LRA, you discover issues, and LRA cares nothing about it.
Yeah.
Under this administration currently at the LRA. In the past, I think some of the guys were so good, but now it is worst. Everyone thought that this integrity outcome would have come and changed the thing. But having Margaret Clotty in that position as acting, when you know you're violating the laws,
and
how do you have this woman in such a position, a lucrative position, acting for that number of time?
Yeah.
What she will do?
And the bad part about it is that you have someone who took the test, who
Yes.
came second. The person is working in LRA.
Yeah, and then you have another person
over the person.
and go put Margaret Clotty
Even
there.
you don't want to take the first person. You couldn't take the second person, but then you took the least. So what kind of interest is that? What kind of connection she has that she will bypass all the protocols and then be set into a
They
position
say
that
she's
is
the
not
best
to be
friend.
in?
Me, I will say the
Oh, she's
one.
the best
I want
friend.
me. I can't use my words. If I say anything here, it hurts any of you, go to court. I challenge any of you. She's a best friend to what is his name? Double
Double
Jala.
Jala.
That's what I heard.
Oh, best
She's
friend.
a very best friend. The way she was a best friend to the late Thomas Doe now, she's good at being best friend. And she's a best friend to this man. Let's take calls on this issue about the finance minister thing and blah, 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 blah. And then later on, I want us to talk about, not to talk, but we'll take like 10 minutes, Samira. We want to know some of the names from the Nima County election, who they want, to be the next senator. But that will be done shortly. Let's take few of your calls this morning on this issue where finance minister said we need to go pray as a country of people. 07709, call the number from Monrovia.
0779 003 835 0779 003 835 0880 These are the orange and Lone Star numbers for Monrovia.
Yes, those of you in the counties. Yeah, your numbers 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, 0555 184711, 0555 184711. For all of the females who are listening, here is your number 0773 978 0773 978 let's take this person here. Good morning.
Yeah. Morning, school.
Yeah, morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Mother Chris, one calling from New York.
Go ahead, Mama.
How the finance minister will say we for pray.
Go ahead.
And they are dancing with the devil. How do we pray when they are dancing with the devil? That was my question.
Okay.
right, thank
Let me
you.
talk to this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister, and good morning to your many listeners. This is the voice of Peter Side that joins the Silver District.
Okay.
You see, the Bible said, be not You see, for once all, man, so shall he reap. How many prayers they both want to pray to God now? They won't confuse God. In the past, they both pray to God that all age should be blocked. No age should come to Liberia. So now God is answering their prayers. They even pay offering. We lay now 100 some more $1,000 you are helpful, struggling Liberian was paid to lobbyists so that Liberia can be sanctioned, Liberia can be blocked. Now they pray like they pray, they pay that time, they pay that offering, God answering it. So, Minister, we pray that prayer in the past 6 years. God is yet implementing now the results that the prayer answer coming now. So that is it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. And good morning to my brother Siku. This is Edmond Carr. The vision in prayer God are keeping this presidency to the fire to deliver. You know, no amount of prayer can change anything right now for Liberia. As Siku said, including you, is being proactive. You need to see out to your people. I see at one of your sisters' radio station, the people that are presiding over the country, they are extremely wicked set of people. What kind of prayer do you offer? When you have evil in your mind, this is why before you go to prayer, you must first of all confess of your wickedness before God hear your prayer. You got people that sit over the money. Listen to what Yeka said yesterday. You got somebody just on the representative side, they're taking for $3,150 monthly for gas. You think about the salary, times that 12, and then you apply that to 73. How much the house of representative will carry? When you go to the Senate, one person can take about 900 gallons of gasoline every month. Multiply that to 30 and put the salary there. Then you say to the post to raise their money from their taxpayer, take it and send it to you. They use it.
Yeah.
Then you say we should have a fast and prayer.
Okay, thank you.
No fast and prayer.
Continue playing the cash giveaway.
Morning. Good morning.
Okay, so continue playing the cash giveaway. It is on. Shortly, we give out 4,000 to 2 persons. Let's get 10 persons to play *799 *8 hash, and then you play with 100 Liberian dollars.
Okay, this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my dear brother and Samira. Let me say good morning. The voice of April Doy Gatlot, and I join you from Grand Bassa County. Yeah, let me say thank you for the show this morning. But you know, sometimes before you vote for any other individual, check on that person's profile. I have been reading the president profile, Joseph Yuma Bouaga. Joseph Yuma Bouaga, he was one of the men who served on 15 nation TMA as TMA for rest distribution during our late president Samakan's during the regime. He served on 15 nations, rest distributing in 15 nations in the country, West Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and other. What was at that time? What was the actual head to Liberia, his own country? You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of issues. There are a lot of issues now. Even in the country now, there is no new investment. All jobs we are all investment. All jobs we are all partner. That what they are still dealing with in the country. There is no investment now. It's in this another country. No new investment. That is also the government came to power, and we had new investment that coming in the government. All the past president, all his own investment. That's why the people say you see. All this reef and roll is something that going on. That job we are all teaming.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning as well to Brother Sekou. How you doing this morning?
We're okay.
Yeah, my name is James Bade, and I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly in District 16, New Town. Samara, it's a really serious that we should pray. That president come here, let him record the budget and do the cutting down. These fabulous salaries that gave to the minister, the director, let him cut down. That when they pass the budget, somebody who get a private clinic in Nizo that not part of government whatever property, they will say 2.5 million there. All of these things are going, let them cut them down. Let them stop the corruption. Now when we get our support, nothing is coming. There's the only way money to run the government, or else the government will be shut down. You understand? Yes, we are facing by election. Yes. The support the election, monetary aspect, all of this, no money is coming for it now. What do? They say we should pray to God. They should start the corruption.
Okay.
They should start the eating of the money. If that is happening, therefore we are getting on board.
Okay.
Okay, let me take another person
Thank
here.
you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, that
Okay.
person left the line. For those
Let me
of you just tuning in, if you want to place in your calls, you can call us on 0779 003835. Those of you in Monrovia, 0779 003835, 0880 907 907. We'll take calls up to 8 o'clock. Yes.
Those of you in the counters, 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, 0555 184711, 0555 184711. Good morning.
Yeah, man, yeah, my name is Uriah. I'm calling from Pong County.
Okay, go ahead, Uriah.
I just want to say that, man, they're trying to play for all of us because you get us, if we don't have prayer points, so they stealing money that why we also be praying for them. Eh? So if they do ready to do the work, let us tell us. They told us that they get all mechanism into place that they can do it. That everything can be bread and butter. Yeah, but we are not seeing the bread and butter. We don't want to be listening to such a word that we want them to do the best thing.
Okay.
All the companies they talk about that they come in Liberia, all the citizens of the nation should work because that's what they do us.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear
This
brother.
call, yeah. Okay, this person left the line.
Okay,
let's take calls. Okay, this is okay. Let's take this person from Monrovia. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Eddie calling. I'm calling you for Lokita Cinema.
Okay, let's hear you.
Good morning, CEO. How are you?
I'm okay. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, thanks for you people for your contribution. Now, what kind of prayer do we need? They thought they had a solution to our problem. That now they asking that we must pray. Pray for what? You saw
Why don't you be stealing the money more?
Come down. we supposed to walk on the street of Paul and come on. And now you need prayer. You will rescue us.
Okay, thank you. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Shane. I'm calling from Panosville.
Okay.
Good morning, good second.
Morning, Mama. Morning.
Yes, I'm right. Come on, mother. Yeah, actually, I call on the show. You people, the former minister said that we should pray. We should pray after the God making the rescue, and then they are saying we should pray for what? We should pray for our own suffering. Pray for what?
For them to be stealing will be brave.
In our stomach.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes. Go ahead quickly so that we go to the lines. Hello.
Okay. Let me take this person.
Yeah.
Big brother, they man new for me. I decided not to do the trouble thing with a boy. You now spoil my whole law. Money. Yeah. I know. Morning, your life. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, man. Good morning to Liberia. So we have $880 million budget. So at the end of the day, the only money that comes to development is less than 100 million. So
Yeah.
So what we need to do, they have quest for people to go to government, and then when you are appointed at government, the kind of excitement that they yield out. So it's a clear indication that people are just excited because you're going to get rich. So let government do something. We get $880 million as national budget. Let us spend $300 million on ourselves, and then give the country $500 million or $600 million. There'll be no need for aid. American people want to give us $51 million, and we got an entire budget of $880 million. Can you imagine?
Yes.
I mean, you look at the ratio. American, we ourselves, we budgeted, or we have an analysis in the country that we can get $880 million budget, close to $1 billion. That's correct. And that's projection. Sometimes we might come to realization to collect at least $750 million When ranking board take $50 million, it's nothing we can do. We just need to discipline ourselves. That's all that we need to do.
And we put in system, we put in system where those of the people in government will not continue to steal, because we can generate all of what we're talking about. But because of those of the people in the government, they are not working in the interest of the country. At the end of the day, those monies are generated and goes in the pocket of individuals, not the country.
That's what, absolutely. That is what happening. That's why you see when they are appointed, they are so excited. It is not about service to country. It is about servicing themselves and their families. That's why people don't want to work. And then even you open business, and then guess what? Say people will leave you. They are so cruel to Liberian businesses. They will do everything to kill your business. They don't care how the business survive. But they make concession for foreign companies. They give them latitudes. They give them all of the power to make sure they do everything. And then the collection of taxes sometimes can be just like that. But when it comes to Liberian businesses, they are tough on you. They will not survive. They will make sure that you are down. And then we all turn to politicians. So let's do it the other way around. When you say big companies shouldn't pay taxes, let the taxes reflect on the Liberian people. And then that concession is giving the, for instance, somebody's going to pay $5 million, and then say he's paying $1 million. That $4 million extra that goes to that company, let us see it in public, corporate, social development in those areas. The young people should be given jobs. That tax holiday should spread across the country in other development in terms of bridges and what have you. That's how it works.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take more calls here, Samira. Let me take this first on the line here. The calls are too many. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning.
Game. You won't call you. You said?
That we should pray.
Yeah.
I want to say, even we don't have any prayer point, we just life. Because we not pray for them to go our LJ, to go and waste the Liberian poor money there. To all working, we making $200. We've been paying tax. When we take our salary, we will see all the late taxes, then we go to government revenue. What are they doing with it? Oh, they say we stupid, we just sit down and pray. No, they are fat salary, they let them cost some of their things in there. Even money when the budget comes, things that sort of benefit Liberian people, like to go to the health setting, education, they will cut the other portion to zero. So what we praying for now? Let them go and fast and pray and start going to our LJ. They are doing a very wrong thing. The brand salary, the brand envelope are being given to them. So what the meaning of that war? Sorry, I did not call my name. My name is Carmen Gabriel, calling from 2 Street.
I already call your name, Mama.
Thank you, CEO.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me take this person here. Morning.
Good morning, Segu Seri.
Yeah, morning, Chief.
My friend, are you back to Munya? I joined the conversation with Bangapon County.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Brother Segu, I listened to the Finance Minister. In saying the truth, we need to pray. We seriously need to pray for the country that Waka and people will start stealing our money in this country. We need to pray for people that change school there from 2 years so they can stop the country. We need to pray to stop one of mine that press in the world. We seriously need to pray for the country. The country we need to pray so Waka they can be reason of doing what we send them for. Because they are level for the entire law that govern the country. So we seriously need to pray for the country. The period that they're asking for, they are right for us to pray for the country so that dirty in the work can stop. Thank you very much. We need to pray for the country.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Bowa speaking from New Montari Estate on the New Quota Road.
Okay.
Look, what we're discussing this morning about the prayer business, it is true that we need to pray. We should not only look at it. This is going to affect this country because Liberian people used to boast, they say American government not doing nothing for us. And the poor have carried that money. And even they are bringing it. But if they don't bring it, it's going to cause people going back in the bush to pick bacchanal. I am telling you.
That's the reason why we are asking government officials to cut down their salaries.
Not just to cut down their salary, but to stop stealing.
The government too have to be very smart enough to look at the citizen. All the honorables, you don't think that we need BDP in 3,000 or even 2,500 because it's going to affect the economy that we're going to suffer in this country. Apart from joke, this is not political party business. Last night, I was lying down listening to Spoon. I got a whole story. The brother, be careful. Going back to square one. This is not only the Joseph Walker government.
Okay, thank you. Let's take calls. I'm seeing the two lines there. They are all busting with calls.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. CEO Sherry and my sister Samas Wula in the studio. My name is I join you guys from Banga City, Bon County. Yeah, let me comment you go for the topic on the discussion. I surprised our finance minister telling us that we should pray to God. When doing job where administration, the whole world withdraw their support, and which they were supporting our budget annually 150 million. And beside that, they were paying most of our government agencies, which is the health sector, our security, teacher, all of the people they withdraw. And some to the ground. They try to adjust the salary at least so that they can benefit. They make it a policy all around here. Then one organization just withdraw. Then they cry, and the old man, our president said they should take the job from the boy and give the man. The man get it and let the money say, how can the people say you and myself, you take our lawmaker and send it to the hotel. They sleeping there every night $250 United what the people going to bed with Hong Kong. So that money was spending what they could do, they could put in our budget. Get up one speaker shit. They bought car 150,000 for one speaker. So they must try to do it. Some going to take a bunch of crowd. Anyway, the men get a journal. They not take it from a boss. So they put only the nursing and the middle of politics here. So thank you for putting the time. Let's do it. Thank you.
Okay. This person. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Brother Johnson calling from Banga Bon County. Yeah, if our finance minister say we should pray. And then if we start thinking about cutting down their salary, those people, when you are thinking about Liberia, to develop Liberia, that the people should live from poverty as when you were coming, you were seeing. Then we will see that at the time our past president was talking about they should cut down. They were thinking a way to do it. But now they will have their account at this. Wagai group, they are now coming and they see that things not happening in the past. It will not happen under their regime. So we'll just be here in a country crying. And then what we can now do is that all of who were in a city that is not doing anything good, yeah, let them either come by in the Europe to make farms that we can make food for our own self. That's all we can do now.
No, thank you, this person. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Seku. The name remain Emmanuel Papai Kaswage, Commander Mr. Probably doing from Banga City, Bon County. And we appreciate both of you for the show this morning. You know, I think the statement from the finance minister, Minister Gafuan, it is not in error to say we Liberians we should pray. You know, Gafuan, I can remember Gafuan is someone who quit from it. Gafuan's statement is definitely proof that it is a sound of confession. That what he see within their government, the corruption, the broad city and killing, and lot of wrong activity by this president and his minister. That's why Gafuan quickly telling us that we Liberians we should pray. But I think quickly this.
Hello. Amen. It's like my finish. Good morning.
Good morning. CEO Seku Sherry.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning to CEO panelists. CEO Mark Bemele calling from Bichana Grand Bassa County, one of Bon County farmers.
I love your name, Mark Bemele.
Yes, tell you, you from America, my country, but I wish you to say I told Rado for me to see boy. I know it for me.
Okay, sorry, boss man.
No problem, Seku. No problem, CEO.
Yeah.
Mr. Jerry, look, let me tell you.
trust the border while swallowing the bone. These people say they will make it. President, we have to make it. Because the little boy get paid for, boy get paid jogging in the water. So they had the experience. So now, you say you got the experience, you think we experience, why you crying for all the prayer? You the one say you ever end. So that do the Liberia people work. You taking money, damaging it. Sorry, you going. The money you using, you're not bringing it some back. You go there, you can't allow all the process to bring it one. We're not getting it. Then you taking the Liberia people taxpayer money, using it on travel, carry delegate. Anywhere you go there, do that money you're spending there. And now, people are calling that system for Liberia now. Just as my brother was saying, one organization for a brother. Just say we're not doing it. Then you're crying. You're crying like this. So they obey that will continue to say that let the people pass their law and lead.
Okay.
Yes,
Too many persons on the line. Continue playing the cash giveaway. We will soon draw winners. *799 *8#. Play with $100 Liberian dollars. Let's take 3 winners at once.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
This is Mobet Channel speaking from Carwell, Laja.
They land for the county people. Go ahead. Okay.
You left the line?
Okay.
Okay, so I have somebody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, please. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Thank you for the show this morning. My name is Mike. I'm calling my friend Baza Kante.
Let's hear you.
Why the government of the party people saying that they're trying to make fun of the Liberians because they're getting rich and they are trying now in the country. So we are suffering that we don't want to be feeding it. So that they pray for themselves to get rich. They will not be taking all. Thank you for the show.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me take this person here. Morning.
Good morning, Secretary.
Morning.
How you doing?
Morning, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Samuel Nyima. We are calling from district number 9.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sekou Gafan, Minister Gafan is 100% right to make money for Liberian people. We look at this thing, we made them to be there. So they're right. When Gafan became pastor in Liberia, that now they know their own track catching them because the money they were depending on the bread is stealing, putting in their pocket. The one that's coming from the international circle will not be coming. So they are worried now. They little that year they come in raking so that we can be in asset property. And the prayers we pray. The thing God don't know what we can pray for. He hear us. He just pray because he won't pray. And we pray that God get rid of them. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. You want us to let's just take calls up to 8:15.
Yes, this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Samira.
Morning.
Good morning to the best CEO of our town.
Morning, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Moses GW Kia II. I'm calling from Ghana's-Ville. Samira, let our people do the calculation during the COVID time. All of the government officials that went and sat down home and Samuel did everything possible, and they were taking pay at the same time they were here calling Samuel all type of need. Look, Samira, let me tell you something. God can sleep. You can't ask for honey to God, then God give you pangana or no way. The people were praying for a lot of evil things during Jowia time here. You were here, Samira, and you know that when God ready to answer prayer, so now you don't answer at the same day, right? He answer at the time he want to answer. So I believe this is the time. Who told you say when another government come or by the grace of God 2029 a president will come back? Who told you that that Donald Trump will still be there or another president will come, that will not come for them to say, oh yeah, okay, we bringing Ali or little help to Liberia and things. It depends. They pray, you pray. People pray a lot of evil prayer for Jowia. So for me, the morning, you know, I'm not too well. I'm trying to make my way there because I really want to see the CEO because I've been calling CEO. I didn't get it. So CEO, I beg you, I'm coming to the station. I really want for tour.
Okay. Okay. So let's take that other person. Continue to play the cash giveaway. Morning.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning to the CEO this morning. My name is David Karagowise, and I'm phoning from the Bagube Avenue into community. And you know, CEO, thank you for the analysis this morning. An organization withdrawing from Liberia, is it greater than the United Nations withdrawing? when President George Weah took over the United Nations, the peacekeepers of this country who were bringing millions of dollars in this country, they withdrew. And we experienced the economic impact, the devastating economic impact at the time. Even though they withdrew, President George Weah, along with his experts and financial professionals, Samuel D. Toure, they were able to manage the economy of Liberia for 6 years using the taxpayers' money. Today, just an organization has withdrawn. That the finance minister want to grab baby, I think it's very much unfortunate. That's the reason why George Weah was not paid the moving speaker. But today, even though they don't have it, but they want to be paying people at the hotel removing speaker, which is very much unfortunate on their part. I think they should do everything in their power to ensure that the economy of this country here is managed and the Liberian people are sustained for 6 years and stop asking us to pray for them. The expertise they posted up yesterday that they say they had, let them demonstrate that expertise and provide for the Liberian people. Thank you for affording me the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. This person, we will take this person. Yeah, too many calls. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I play yesterday and we
Banana winning team we're talking about.
We're not talking about the cash giveaway now. And the play and winning team.
play one stage yesterday.
Yeah.
You have to keep playing, my sister.
And your those of you that play will send you some money again. Yeah.
That's how it is.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's saying this is my play and win. Okay, let's take this person here. Let's take this call and all of that. Let me take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Let's hear you, man.
Thank you. I'm going to tell you this morning to you. This morning to you, I listen to Gavin. Okay, demand and did not tell the people that the people pray for the country. This because it doesn't call him deny. No, CEO will say anytime we are normal. The people, the resource guy in the country, the people are using the money. Every morning we composting it. So all the money is still here and there. You say go. Okay, with money we have in the country. We say use the money and it can allow development. But early in the morning, get somebody buy some 5,000 car, somebody making 50,000 88, and nothing be doing about it. So you said to deny.
Okay, his line is very terrible, Seku. I think he went off.
No, he's on, but it's just that
his line is
just bad and all of that.
Yes. So the cash giveaway is on this morning, and shortly we do draws. *799 *8 hash is the code to dial. *799 *8 hash is the code to dial, and then you play with 100 Liberian dollars. 100 Liberian dollars. *799 *8 hash. If you want to do it the long way, you can dial *799 hash, and then you will see list of radio stations. Once you take your Lone Star phone, you dial *799 hash and call it. You will see list of radio stations. Select option 8. 8 is for Voice of Liberia, the winning station. Once you play option 8, the next thing you'll see is for you to put in the money that you are to play the cash giveaway with. And then you will see USD and LRD. LRD, you're selecting 100 Liberian dollars. When you select your 100 Liberian dollars, you play. The next thing that will be asked for is your PIN code. That one, you can keep it to yourself and just put it there. Once you put it in, automatically you have played the cash giveaway. But here's the thing. You don't have to play one time. You need to play more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. This game, the time that you're not expecting yourself to win is when you win. And at times too, some of you will play as many times as you can play, and on the particular day that you play, you will be one of our winners. That's how it goes. So if you're there listening, you can continuously play now. From now to 10 o'clock, it is open. Currently, we will draw 3 winners. So if you're listening, continue playing. We drew our first winner and we're placing call to he or she. Stop placing your calls. We're doing the cash giveaway now, please. So while we're calling our first winner, if you're there, keep playing because we will draw 2 more winners and you might be one of them. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm Alvin Popo.
Where do you join us from, Avin?
From Papa.
Capital Bypass.
Yeah.
Okay, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, currently as we speak, you have 4,000 Liberian dollars on your phone. So people are listening to you. How can you encourage them to play?
I encourage everybody to play.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that is it. Having won 4,000 Liberian dollars. Let's see as to who will be our next winner. As we are calling on the winners, I need you to continuously play. Okay, as we are calling on the winners, you need to continuously play so that you be one of our winners before 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we call it a day on the show. So if you want to be a part of our winners, you need to play now so that you be one of our luckiest winners this morning. Every day, if I will not be the one that will do it, if there's no chance, the next presenter will do it like the next presenter did yesterday to call our winners for 5,000, 3,000. Those of you who have been playing the cash giveaway, who's playing the cash giveaway, your name will be selected on a daily basis for money to be sent to you. Good morning.
Good morning, my sisters, and good morning to everyone.
Okay, my name is Samira One Line. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Alfonso Thomas. I could join you from Canada this morning.
Okay, from Kakata. Alfonso, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. What is the code we are using?
I played star 799 star 85.
Okay, how many times did you play?
I played 10 times this morning.
10 times.
Yeah.
Meaning you use $1,000.
Yes, I get $3,000 profit.
The revenue quite in your profit. Okay, people are listening to you. How can you encourage them this morning so that they be one of the winners?
Motivate everyone that listening. When this program started at Warlogi, today is my second down. We for the first time. I won $10,000. Today I just won $4,000. So I believe that it's truth, it's reality, it's proven beyond all reasonable doubt. And I believe that I will never give up. I will continue doing it. And I wish to win above 100 or 50,000. Neither the horse or the car if we go into the tournament.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Enjoy your money, okay?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I come inside enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's call our third winner. We actually wanted to make it 5 winners, but we will call the next batch. So we can do the next batch with 5 winners, adding them onto the 3 winners. So the next batch will be 5 winners and we'll add them onto the 3 winners. So if you're there, you're listening now, continuously play star 799 hash and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with your not 200 but 100 Liberian dollars. Play more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times because someone played 10 times and they won 4,000. They have 3,000 profit. The profit power of it can be very wide. So all you need to do is dial star 799 hash and then select option 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars.
Currently switched off.
Okay.
Please call again.
All right, this number is switched off. So the money is already on the person phone. So we were just calling for confirmation. So that is it. Continue dialing star 799 hash and select option 8 Voice of Liberia. Play with 100 Liberian dollars and win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars this morning. Seku.
Sure, you need to play as many times you can so that you stand a chance to win. For yourself, the many times you play, it helps. So don't stop playing. Don't say, because you play 1 or 2 times. So play many times. Like we've announced, we said this morning we will have with us two distinct members, officials of CDC, coming from the Youth League of CDC. Join us here this morning so we can talk about a wide range of issues. I'm told yesterday they had a press conference, and in that press conference, they had some other issues to discuss, but we'll talk about that here this morning. Avin is here, Abba is also here. The both of them, they represent the Congress of Democratic Change. You can just have so we're gonna have a conversation here this morning.
Yeah.
Moving into some of the issues about CDC as well. You want to help Samira and get it better for them. Just sit. You guys just sit. Okay. So let me say good morning to you, Arvin. How you're faring? How's everything with you?
All right. Good morning to you, my dear brother, Sekou Sharif. And let me say good morning to Samira. And it is an honor to always be here, particularly honor your invitation to that set critical national issues and cross-pollinate our views on issues that border on the socio-economic transformation of our country.
Okay.
I'd like to bring greetings from the chairman of our movement, the man who presides over the Youth League, Comrade Imari Mobile Johnson, National Executive Committee of the Youth League, and all of the progressive and fighting forces, particularly members of the honor grand affairs of our movement.
You people got honor grand affairs?
Very unique to the CDC. The CDC is a grassroots, it's a mass movement of people. So there are different
so you call it honor grand? All the people call honor grand.
There are different movements.
You got me scared of people here.
If you enter the casual training classes of the Youth League,
honor grand movement,
you understand why we say honor grand movement. But that's not to be said on the radio.
Okay, but you said it.
And we're talking about the interpretation.
Oh, okay. Abbas, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Sekou, and good morning, Samira. It's a pleasure appearing in the studio for the second time.
Okay.
Thank you for the great job you guys are doing here. We appreciate you from the angle of the CDC Youth League. And it's always a pleasure to be here to discuss issues affecting the growth and stability of Liberia, as well as issues within the internal operation of the CDC. So it's a pleasure being in the studio for the second time.
Let me start on by asking, Avin, I say with the young people in CDC.
Well, the young people of the CDC are very much good. As a matter of fact, you know very well that few months back, since the post-election situation we've encountered with the young people, we've been very concerned about their well-being, be concerned about their future and their growth and development, both in the private and public sector. So basically, we retreated in Grand Basso County and we crafted a national resolution thinking about how we can project a well-designed image of the young people, particularly on the ambience of the Indomitable Mighty Congress for Democratic Change. And so the Youth League is under the stewardship of Comrade Imari Mobile Johnson, led a variety of young people from the 15 sub-political divisions of Liberia. And in that particular retreat, there were clear guidelines, there were principles, there were resolutions that were signed. And those resolutions are directly going to affect the forward march of the progressive advancement of the young people within the ambience of the Indomitable Mighty Congress for Democracy. So from a broader perspectives in terms of where we are, the principles of the Youth League, the positions of the Youth League, through its resolution adopted from Grand Basso County, the young people stand ready to immensely benefit from, the advocacies of the Youth League, the programs of the Youth League, and the different dynamics in the fresh euphoria of new energy that the Youth League is collecting with the young people.
What are you hearing from some of the young people in CDC in terms of their own feelings and thoughts about the way things are happening within the party or the country?
Well, if you look at the general perception of the young people in the CDC, I think history has vindicated all of them. They are celebrating because they did not waste their vote and they did not gamble their political loyalty, their political alignment, their political alignment with the Congress for Democratic Change. They have no regrets from where they've come from where they are, and where they intend to go moving towards 2029, because they raised the signal, they align what before in the country now. They want the generation, they want the Liberian people that this government was a calamity, it was a disaster in waiting. And so the young people are now vindicated. They are celebrating all around the place. That we want our people in the name of the so-called sluggish rescue mantra that we're coming to steal, industrialize criminal activities in the country, and they were coming to kill, and they were coming to lie. Those were what the young people were saying in 2023. So there are prospects for all of the young people in the CDC. There are prospects. If you check in the 15th political division, we have a huge database of different professional young people that are now gearing towards what we term as strategic program advancement, in terms of how we can recalibrate the entire CDC and the young people particularly, because the young people constitute a numerical advantage. I mean, huge majority advantage in terms of the population of the Congo for Democratic Change. So the young people are some have gone to school. As I speak to you, we managed to place one into different vocational skills educational training. As I speak to you, the party headquarters is active, and then there's others who have gone for international scholarship, and there are those who are engaged
through the efforts of the party.
Of course, so yeah, of course. I mean that is one of the efforts of the party, and so there are others who are into who attending different universities and colleges in Liberia, while others are engaged into private sector development through medium businesses across the country. And so the CDC is that tier of talents, education and training and skills and different stuff that
it brings me to this point, and I'll ask Abba about this. How is the vocational school? Is it functional within CDC compound?
very corrupt and dangerous individual. And so today there's no asset recovery thing. It's a fiasco. It's a myth. It's a propaganda stunt and propaganda spree. Today the government is doing well because they said they're going to declare assets as well. Today the president has only suspended, cosmetically suspended some officials of government to just have a publicity stunt, but in reality in the country, they violated the laws and there should have been punishment for that. There should have been serious punishment for that. So if you look at the broader context about government doing well, I think it's a situation of irony, it's a paradox, it's oxymoron. Is nothing but complete disappointment. Not just disappointment, colossal disappointment and national embarrassment. Today, the entire government now is panicking because there's no sector functioning in the country. No sector. The agricultural sector has broken down. The health sector, health workers are on the street demonstrating. The educational system, the educational sector is a mess in the country. Teachers are in complete disarray because of salary issue, and there's no tears across even at the University of Liberia. The situation is appalling. You saw what happened in the University of Liberia. No tears, no buses for university students. So there's complete disconnect. The government is in free fall. The government is collapsing on a day-to-day basis because it lacks control. And a system, a democratic system where there's lack of control in terms of control in governance, control in resource allocation, control in government deliverables and implementation, you see that the prospect of the society become very doomed. It become very doomed. So nothing here that we should say that they are prospect. No prospect. Baga himself is not a prosperity guy. Every time and any institution Baga ever worked with, he destroyed that. Baga was the FPMC Branch director, he destroyed. Baga became Minister of Agriculture. He destroyed that in that sector. Today, Baka served as vice president 12 years. And everything collapsed in Baka's hand. Even the CPP collapsed. So the constitutional collapse, the democratic collapse we see in the country is a function of a group of purported so-called political elites who marinated this country as the ones who have solution for the social economic transformation of the country. Today, it's a complete opposite. It's a disgrace. It's an embarrassment. It's a disappointment. The people are now frustrated in Kolahun, in Foya, in Nima County. There's no decentralization in terms of the government policies, in terms of project development. There's no substantial project that this government has shown. Show me one project in the government in the power. Show me one. The only thing the government's after is just using a military junta state. Put a lot of people all around the country. Take the police, make them very visible, and intimidate these people around the place. You see people motorbikes. Running after surveillance.
Yeah, and just to add to the good things the government is doing, the government argued that when they were campaigning, they said President Weah was using private jet to fly around the world. So this government introduced a new style of the usage of private jet. Instead of